All right, so everybody's talking about this Megan Thee Stallion stuff where her boyfriend cheated on her. What do y'all expect? All these men are cheaters. They're not loyal, especially when it comes to the rappers, the basketball players. I don't understand y'all. Why do y'all even want to be in a relationship? Because you want somebody to love you? Start with loving yourself. Start with loving yourself. Other than that, what is the purpose? If you okay, procreate, well then fucking procreate. Shit, you don't. Clearly, a lot of y'all are not in a relationship to procreate or have kids because y'all having a lot of offsprings and these relationships are fell. I just don't get you guys' obsession with these relationships, and they constantly fail day after day after day. How many relationships, how many boyfriends, how many girlfriends, how many partners do you guys have to just stop? Okay, well anyway, let this lady talk about this. She's talking about it seems like a lot of black men are happy that Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on and they seen it as some type of win. I think these dudes are so weird and stupid. Meanwhile, when you look in their situation, they're not happy. They're lonely. They wish they had a woman. And they're nothing but just whores. I don't get it. The obsession with being in other people's business. I really don't. All right, so let's hear what's going on with her. Check this out.
Girls are scrambling because their queen, Megan Thee Stallion, announced today that she's broken up with her boyfriend, Klay Thompson, after being together for a year over alleged cheating allegations. I think what irritates me the most about situations like this is when a man comes to a woman with an excuse for why they're breaking up with you or why the relationship won't work, and the excuse has been there the entire time. Now he's talking about he doesn't know if he could be monogamous. You just now finding that out at 36 years old as a professional basketball player with a different woman in every city, groupies sneaking into hotel rooms. They always manage to have some kind of epiphany after you've already met the family, after you've already moved cross country, after you've already given up your rent controlled apartment in New York. Now all of a sudden they have all this clarity. Because where was his antenna when he was doing all these interviews and dedicating shots to her and games to her and letting her meet the family and spending holidays with her? Now all of a sudden, after you're good and ready, it's like, you know what I've really been thinking about lately? At my big grown age? I don't think I could be a one woman man. You knew that already. And you did nothing but waste that woman's time. And just like that, the good guy image is shattered. They thought she was going to eat you alive, but you the piranha. So the hotties and hot girls are scrambling because their queen, Megan Thee Stallion, announced today that she's broken up with her boyfriend, Klay Thompson, after being together for a year over alleged cheating. Ladies, some of the most raggedy men among us feel like they've gotten some kind of victory because of this whole Klay and Megan breakup, saying things like, Klay smart, bag Megan to get more hoes when you get tired of Meg, just cheat so she can break up with you. Very well played. They're well aware some of these women don't want them at all. They're just a fan of their girlfriend. This reminds me of when they asked Jermaine Dupri, why did he and Janet Jackson break up? And he said this.
Dating Janet attracts other women. Girls wanted to talk to me more because I was dating her.
Exactly, Jermaine. But one thing that often happens when a man is with a woman that some people deem to be out of his league is he starts thinking he can get more women that are out of his league. Klay Thompson is a multimillionaire with a couple of championship rings, but what he didn't have prior to Megan was street cred. When did y'all ever see Klay looking like this prior to Megan? His money guaranteed that he would have access to women, but dating a woman like Meg means he has access to a different kind of woman. It expanded his dating pool because now women aren't saying he's boring, he's square, he seems lame, he seems awkward. Now they're saying if it was good enough for Megan, the good guy act was just an act and he got exposed. So despite him doing all of this,
I'm sorry I was late, babe. I thought I timed it well. Sorry, there's no excuse.
One slice of bread.
Jeez.
he wanted her to believe that he is some awkward, unassuming guy that wouldn't hurt her like all those other obvious players that she'd been with in the past, and that was his game. Sometimes it's the ones that come from good homes, who grew up in a two-parent household. Sometimes the ones that act like they don't have any game at all are the ones playing the most. Ladies, some of the most raggedy men among us feel like they've gotten some kind of victory.
All right, what do y'all think? Me personally, I never look at anybody relationship and I never project myself in the relationship and I never fantasize about me being with that man or any relationship. So when they was in a relationship, they was just in a relationship to me. I didn't feel anything personal. I wasn't emotionally connected. I didn't see myself in Meg. I didn't see myself in him. I wasn't like, oh my goodness, I wish. I just was like, look, he's a basketball player. He's a whore. Most men are whores. They're not to be trusted. I don't understand why you're so obsessed with this fucking relationship thinky thing. Like most of you all don't get it. Comment, let us know your thoughts about it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.